go ahead and type.
G'day everyone. How you doing? Just going to jump into a Megan and Regan meeting, so we're away laughing. Let's see what happens.
In the call, or type in where you're calling in from. I see you, Atlanta, in Florida, Virginia.
So,
welcome.
I've got my microphone on. I thought I was done for the day. But I'll just record this meeting to see if there's any new
We're going to do
gossip.
something a little different today. I'm going to be able to answer a few questions for you guys, but I want to welcome everybody to the call. I've literally been sitting here since this morning, right here. Excited. Welcome
excited.
everybody. Go ahead, type in the chat. Go ahead and type where you're calling from, please. And we are going to get started here in just a moment. If you are driving, don't be typing. Stay safe
Practice what
out
you
there.
preach, because you've obviously got a bit of slack from doing that the other day.
We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. Again, we want to welcome everybody to the call. Thank you for joining us. We do have a few new people on, so I am going to take some time and I'm going to kind of go through things really quickly, but I want to give you guys just a little bit of update of how this ecosystem is going to work for you, what the payoff is going to be for you, if you decide to partner with us right now. So I want to welcome everybody. Also, I do want to talk briefly about the event that's coming up this week, because we're going to be in Indianapolis. I'm sharing my birthday with my roommate. We will be 47. So we are excited to be able to have all of you guys on this call. We do have a couple.
Here we go. Talk about me.
There we go. There we go. 1 second. Go ahead and throw 3 sevens in the chat for me, please.
Spamming the chat room.
And let me go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping really quickly.
DDH. Let's see what we can do here.
All right. Again, if you are brand new to the call, can you go ahead and type new? And then if I have any of my leadership on here, we do have a couple people I want you to remove out of the chat for me, please. And then I'm going to go ahead and lock it.
Lock the chat. There's spamming the chat room, but she's the only one that can see it. She's going to lock the chat disabled.
Right, there we go.
Everyone's got their hands
do me
up.
a favor, everybody. Go ahead and grab pen and paper so you could take some copious notes.
Can't turn your camera on. Can't chat in the chat room.
And give me just a second to remove a few folks from this chat.
Okay. I mean, funny. I'll just tell my crew that we are live.
All right. So welcome everybody to the call. Thank you for joining us. I think I'm being streamed live, so let me turn my camera on. So I am excited for you guys. We are in the middle. We're in our last phases of our launch. This is where we get to show the world what we've been working on. So I want to make sure that everybody is well informed.
This is going to be good.
So what you want to do is
build.
You want to make sure that you use your resources. So I'm going to turn my camera off for a second so we can go right here.
Your mind. Oh my goodness. Show your resources, your digital products.
VYB.io.
Let's see if we can get in here, eh?
All right. Thank you.
So much for changing the Zoom meeting link.
Give me a second and I'll make you co-host.
Let's see if we get in here.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the call. I did turn the chat off for just a quick second, just so that we could not have any interruptions.
Okay. Quite fun, isn't it?
All right.
All right. She's let me in again. Just go fix up the sound. Here it is. If she doesn't talk, we'll have no problems. There, she didn't talk.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Not allowed to ask questions.
Johnny, I'm going to unmute you really quickly. Can you unmute just so I can make sure that is you? We have a couple people in the chat that will have to.
It's definitely me. That's definitely me.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. I just closed up my store. I'm driving home, but don't miss a meeting, no matter where I'm at.
I know this. So, Johnny, if you don't mind, can you just kind of share? We meet every single morning. We've been meeting for the last 140 days. At Monday through Friday, we meet every single morning with about 50 to 70 leaders. And I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for the videos. You have a whole team of individuals as well. Would you mind telling me just a little bit about your team and the demographics of your team?
Team? What do you need a team for?
My team is absolutely amazing, and they're all over the place. Right now, my largest team is from Jamaica, and here's the thing.
And what are you actually selling to your
Money's
team?
not the same everywhere, right? And they still manage to make it happen. They call me, we're on the phone, we talk every morning, we talk in the afternoon, and their drive to succeed and have success is just incredible and unmarked like no other. You know, there's people here that I work with personally, like person to person, B2B, and they're like, you know, Johnny, what should I do? Can I do this?
Oh, they put me in the waiting
and
room.
I'm like,
Didn't like that username.
That can make it. Coming into VYB with their chin up and 10 toes down, excited for what's to come.
Excited about it will never come.
But my team's from all over the place: United States, Jamaica, Africa, Hawaii. We're all over the place, and I'm just excited for.
He's excited about what?
You know, they sowed their seeds and they're ready to harvest.
Sow their seed and harvest what?
And that's what it's about. I mean, during pre-launch, we had almost 74,000 people come in. We paid out well over $100,000 to the field during pre-launch, guys. This wasn't even an official launch. So if you're brand new to this call, we did things a little bit differently, which obviously we attracted a lot of attention doing it this way. But it's nothing new to me. I always build like this. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been in a lot of opportunities just to grow. I used to run a t-shirt company. I had a nonprofit organization for young people called Apprentice Minds, where I wanted to teach young people how to not just survive, but how to thrive as well. And that poured into the entrepreneurial field. And then I realized that I wanted to thrive as well. I was a high school teacher making high school teacher wages, but I truly believe I was making great impact as our new Jonathan in our entire organization. And you are really, truly valued over here. I know we have a lot of leaders inside of the organization.
Everybody in the room.
And right now, I do want you guys to know that we are in that stage where we're still looking for leaders. We're still looking for individuals who want to want success, like Eric Thomas says. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And for me, like, absolutely nothing could stop me. I always say, you know, I'm all over the internet right now. I never wanted to be famous. I kind of feel for famous people because they have to deal with a lot. And I'm not saying I'm famous, but I'm just saying you attract a lot of attention when you're doing something for the kingdom. And VYB is a kingdom building organization. So I always tell people, if Jesus or Muhammad or whoever it is that you believe in, if they could be ridiculed, then why in the world wouldn't I be as well? You know, so I just want you guys to know, be careful clicking on stuff on the internet. You tend to give other people views. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to be louder than those individuals who don't believe in VYB, right? I was telling my leaders this. I'm like, you can't allow the negativity.
But you're going to sit here and talk about negativity.
So I don't know what you guys are going through in your life. Some of you guys are in a storm right now. You're in the biggest fight of your life. I know for me, losing my father a month and a half ago or so, I'm still dealing with that. But it's every single day you wake up and I always say, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. But some of you guys are in a storm right now. I know
Yep.
it because I
Get on a
talk to the
boat.
field every single day. Some of you guys have just come out of a storm.
Oh.
You just came out of a storm. You're starting to feel normal again. You're ready to mingle, right?
Normal.
You're ready to get out here and kind of spread your wings because you were
Spread
once in a dark
your
place and now you're
wings.
not. And some of you guys are in a phenomenal place, but maybe getting ready to go into a storm that you don't know
Okay.
about.
Do
So
we have to have
there's only
parallels of
really
storms?
three places
This
that
reminds
people
me of
are.
the
You're either,
Titanic when you talk about storms.
you know, out of a storm, in a storm, or headed for one, right?
Gotcha.
So I want you guys to understand that Vibe is really a safe place for people to come and just be authentically themselves. So I'm just going to share with you guys really quickly because I know I have some new people on here. Vibe stands for Visualize Your Breakthrough.
Okay.
You can go to thevibe.io and you can check out our pre-launch website. We actually have a brand new website that we're getting ready to roll out that we're super proud of. You can also look at our policies because we're not here to entice you. We've already paid out over $100,000 to thousands
She's
of
going to
people.
say that.
So
oh my God.
the
They worked that
amazing
out.
part
That's
about
saying
that
that she
is
sold
that, you know, we're already
$250,000 worth
a proven
of
concept.
$25.
So the great thing
So
about
she
that
reckons.
is that it gives every
Love her
single
to
one of
prove
you
that.
guys an opportunity to really just take this business to the next level if that's what you choose to do. You could take it to
Hello? Where's the sound gone? The sound's gone. Where's your video camera gone? Why are you talking in the dark for? Here we go. She's lost her. She's muted herself. You can see by the mute button. She's muted everybody in the room, including herself. And now she's sitting here talking to herself. This is a lady that's going to make you $442,860 a month. Doesn't know how to operate a Zoom meeting. This is great.
I'm sorry. I had to mute everybody out. I was just really talking too. So thank you, JV, and I
That's all she
appreciate
does.
you.
Gaslighting.
For those of you guys who
appreciate
want to
you.
check out our policies and procedures, please check out our disclaimers. We always say that past profits don't predict future gains. I don't know what you're going to do in this opportunity, but we are going to give you an opportunity to thrive. My question for all of you is, like, what do you really want? I want you to focus for the next 90 days on you. Now, I know that is a different kind of concept.
So I've got 3 people
right?
with their hands up at the
I know
moment.
it's a different concept when people say, listen,
They'll all be put
I
down
want
'cause
you
you're
to
not allowed to
just
ask
focus
questions.
on what you want to
just gotta be
do
plugged
in
in.
this world, right? I want you to focus on yourself for a change, because if you do not take care of the caregiver, you have nothing left to give. Hopefully you understand that. You got to take care of yourself.
Everyone's
So
hands
I
been
want
put
you to
down.
start thinking about what's stopping you from thriving. And for most people, I've been
I'm a
traveling
dot,
all over
but-
the country. It's the same thing: lack of support, lack of startup capital, lack of space to create, lack of time to manage, lack of knowledge to execute. We solve all of those issues. Our focus is to reach the world. And listen, we've already done it. 70,000 plus people have come in. 70,000 people said, listen, I'm going to fill out my guest account and I'm going to check out what Vibe has to offer. I also want you to understand that our vision is to build a global community, which we have. Our mission is to inspire individuals to align with their true potential, which we have. I also want you to understand that we want you to discover your passion, right? My son, he makes these amazing rugs, right? Amazing. The only thing that he was lacking was a consistent customer base. So I always tell people, I really built this company
For him.
for my children.
Oh,
so
I see.
hopefully you guys
How
will be able to
exciting.
see your children inside of this company as well. I am the owner of this company along with Miss Reagan Lynch and Andre Russell, and all of our kids are inside of this program. You do have to be 18 years of age, but if you have young children, there's nothing that's going to keep you from logging in
a dark room, living in her mother's house, with her mother in the background cooking her tea.
Can't do 10th grade math is because you told them it was 10th grade math. If you didn't tell them and you just taught them, I promise you they would learn it. So when you guys come into this ecosystem, it is about you discovering what you know and what you don't know and being excited about that. It's about you developing into the human being that God has always believed you to be. It's about you demonstrating your passions to the world. So we have an ecosystem. It is a virtual space. I want you to think of it like a virtual college. And when you come into the Vibe ecosystem, you have an opportunity to utilize everything that the ecosystem has to offer.
Right.
We have 7 pathways, and you can start in the vault if you want and learn all the education you want, because we focus on the 4 pillars: education. We focus on business building. So if you go down to VYB Ventures, this is where you could pitch your ideas to our community. We're going to have some pretty phenomenal events. Right now, we're kind of solidifying where we would want our first event to be. So we're kind of battling
first event
to pick the place right now. But
I would recommend Surface Paradise, the Hilton,
North Carolina, or wherever we decide to go. It is going to be phenomenal because you will be there.
Right.
Our VYB Tribe is your opportunity to connect with community. So I can't wait for you guys to really, truly be able to vibe out with one another. VYB Spotlight, I think, is one of the things that people are most excited about, because everybody wants recognition. If you have a business, you want to be recognized.
Right, let's put our hands up again.
I am a foodie, so if you guys decide to come to my birthday party this week in Indianapolis,
3,
we are going to have a
4
foodie fun adventure, right? I love to go to restaurants. I love to try new things. So we're going to spend a lot of our time just hanging out, getting to know one another. So I do want you guys to understand that this is an opportunity for you to come into VYB, and we actually will spotlight what you do. We'll spotlight business that you already have. We will spotlight you if you're a student and you're going through our Forex or crypto or whatever education we have.
Those hands down.
We will spotlight you if you decide to be a brand ambassador, a VYB partner over here, and you decide to share this opportunity with the world. We also have VYB Global, and people are ready to really, truly get involved with VYB Global. So if you have something that you love to do, you could probably monetize it. We want to show you how to do that. VYB Style, we have a 40,000 square foot facility where you can start creating designs, and we will print it, drop ship it, and give it to the customer and cut you in on the revenue
locked the
share.
meeting.
Now, I think you guys are also going to be most excited about VYB Brandworks, because if you need a website, if you need, to learn how to use CRMs, we have an entire academy behind VYB Brandworks. So here's how it's going to work, okay? I am a teacher always. I do not want you guys to come into VYB and bounce off the walls. I want you to understand, where you should go. So we have created roadmaps for our 4 pillars. Here's how it works.
Roadmaps.
Let's say JVN comes into VYB and he says, listen, I really don't have any idea what I want to do. Can you help me? As soon as JVN comes into VYB and he chooses one of the membership packages, he's going to have a roadmap. Maybe he wants to go into education. So he's really looking to dive into our vault. He's really looking to go to our live classes. We have some of the best educators. He's looking to get involved in sports betting. And this is how we're doing sports betting. I think it's pretty clever. We're going to focus on the academy. We're going to focus on the terminology and really understanding the do's and the don'ts, the pros and the cons, the yays and the woes of sports betting. And I'm excited about that. We also have a podcast style opportunity for you guys so that you can start understanding Forex. Now, even if you don't decide to trade in the $7
lady reckons she can make you $442,860
it's important for you to understand it. We also have personal development, the best of the best. This isn't any kind of Rudy Poot
no examples of people
that you're going to be doing.
It's
actually
made up.
A live
and she's
personal
working at home,
development
living with her
training.
mother.
This is where you have an opportunity to interact with yourself. It's where you have an opportunity to become obsessed with yourself. At some point, we have to become so obsessed with our own personal growth
it's all about
everybody
yourself.
Around us gets better. Does that make sense, everybody?
No, it doesn't make
I wish
sense.
you could chat. I wish I could open up the chat right now, but I want you guys to make sure that you could solely focus on what I'm saying. We really want you to come in.
Why can't you open up your chat in your room?
We have
I thought
AI
you had
and
your own
marketing,
platform.
and this is going to blow you guys away as well because AI is the new Bitcoin. If you're not using artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, any form of
so you
AI
just go
in
to
your
Chat
marketing, you're
GPT
working
directly.
too
No
hard.
need to pay
We also have
$250 a month to these
faith-based
ladies.
academy called the Year of Self. So again,
Oh, she's
secretly
put
and
me in the waiting
selfishly,
room.
we built this company based
We
on what
built
we
this
always felt
company.
like we needed and what we lacked as we were going through our journey into business. Now, I've been in a lot of companies.
So I
I
might have
made
to
a lot
ring
of
her up.
money. I've
I'll
helped
just
a
go
lot
get
of
my
people
phone.
make a
Won't
lot
be
of
sec.
money. But sometimes you really truly need for people to encourage you as well. You never want to be the top dog in the room because you will get drained pretty quickly. So our focus is to make sure that we can bring people along with us. Now, Vibe Fitness is forever expanding. Our app, you are going to love it. This particular app is going to allow you to train at home.
We like
It's
to
going to
ring her
allow
up.
you to train with real trainers.
See if we can ring her up.
And again, we're forever expanding. We're bringing on new trainers
Let's ring up
for
Tony
every
first.
single level. So I'm excited about that as well. We have a lot of partnerships going on right now. Some of you guys might decide that, listen, you want to get into business. So education maybe isn't your thing. You would
Ring up
rather
Tony
get into
Merrick
the
first.
business sector. Well, Vibe Global is going to allow you to start to monetize what you do. Okay. You can monetize your courses. I know Jerome is out there, and Jerome has already produced, I think, 2 to 3 courses. And these courses could be anything. What do you know how to do? What is your skill
See if Megan's
set?
phone rings.
And let us help you monetize it. We also have something that allows you to create your courses utilizing AI.
Wow.
So if you throw out
So
one
every
course
week
and
they started
1,000
with
people buy it
1,000,
for
and now every
$20,
week,
the first
every
thing you're going to do
broadcast,
is
they have
go
300
create another
people in it.
course. So don't wait, guys. I know we're in pre-launch right now, but we're just giving you a chance to catch up. That's it.
Oh, pre-launch.
We're already light years
I
ahead,
think they're
right? We just want to
launching
give you a
tomorrow or
chance
the next day.
to be able to create so that when you come into Vibe Global, you're able to add,
Nothing.
your expertise in here as well and start to monetize. We have Vibe Tribe as well, and I already talked about that.
Tribe.
That's where you can connect. So when you guys come into the ecosystem, you can choose 2 pathways. You can be a customer or you can be a Vibe partner. To be a Vibe partner, it's $9.99. Everybody can afford it. Tell me where you can start a business for $9.99.
What business?
That lets me know that you want to be a partner. Now, that $9 is your pathway into business. Now, like I said, you could be a customer and use the ecosystem, or you can also share the ecosystem. And when you share it, we pay you 5 different ways. You can be a product of the product. You can be like my nephew.
You can be a
and my
product of the
nephew,
product.
just did a good he did $1,200 earlier this morning, and then did $1,900. So I was like, listen, take it and run. He is a trader, right? He enjoys it. So
Crypto's
guess
going up
what
at the
we
minute.
did as parents, Reagan and
spent
I,
his money
we
for
went
them
and
to
got the
invest?
best traders that we could to put inside of our company.
Who are they?
We have direct sales. We have the 3x10 Legacy Network,
Who are these people you're
along
talking
with
about?
fast start bonuses and check matches.
There's all this mystery
We
behind
talked
nothing.
about our direct sales products, so you guys can actually purchase these separately, or you can market them to other businesses.
Oh.
So when you go out into the world and you're getting your nails
So
done,
you're just going to
you
become
might
a
just want to
salesperson
mention
if
to
you
your
work
nail
with her,
tech,
and you're
listen,
going to get commissions.
I can help spotlight your business. We have over 70,000 people worldwide right now, soon to be 1 million people. Maybe they need a new website. Maybe they want to create some merchandise. So you have an opportunity to market. Now, the Legacy Network is what I've been working on for 140 days. And we
Okay.
have well over 200 people who made the leaderboard, which is huge. These individuals have signed up hundreds of people. And all of those people are going to soon be able to fall into the Legacy Network. And the great thing is that, you have an opportunity to really get to the top of this compensation plan, and it's not hard to do. You can choose one of 3 memberships if you choose. If you want to make commissions, you have to make sure you have a $9 monthly. So Tamika comes in, she gets a $9.99 membership because she doesn't want to be a customer only. She wants to share the opportunity. And then she can choose Elevate, Pro, or Legend. It's dollar for dollar on the PCV. So if you're thinking you want to make 10 levels, that's about 7 people, or 6, including yourself, who become legends. If your money is a little funny, maybe you're at $9 a month and you go refer a legend, or you refer a pro, or you refer 4 elevates. It is going to put you into the matrix with 160 plus points. We're going to pay you for 45 days like you're something you're not. We're going to pay you like a connector. A connector actually needs 500 points, which is you signed up a legend and purchased a legend, or you sold 2 legend memberships. That's 500 points, or a combination thereof. That's 5 levels up to $1,000+ plus up to $3 is going to fall into your legacy network, and you get fast start bonuses. Those fast start bonuses are paid out every single month.
Oh my God.
So here's what I want you to really think about. We have
You
an
just have to
opportunity,
sell
ladies
their
and gentlemen,
shit,
to
and they
get
don't have
started
any
right
shit
now.
to sell.
For some of you, you've already paid your legend membership. You've decided that you want to go all in the ecosystem. I have about 52 people in my family now. 52. It was 20 something. Now it's 52.
They have left you, don't like you,
who have joined our legacy company to say, I want to
Wow.
be a legend. I want to utilize everything the ecosystem has to offer, but I also want to market my products.
and are they paying you
I also want the
$250
ability
a
to share what I
month?
do. That's why it's $249 a month, which is a steal, because you can't start a
It's a
business
steal. It's
anywhere for
overpriced,
$249
nothing,
a
and
month
everything
and
for
make
nothing.
unlimited income.
And it's now a
For
steal.
some of you guys,
She's
you
leading
just
the
want to
witness.
dip your
Judge
toe in
Judy
it,
will have a field
and that's
day, this
okay.
lady.
Your check might be a toenail. No, but the Elevate membership is the bridge. So I've had people say, I'm going to start at $39 a month. Now, remember, if
And then
you
you'll be
pick this
hammered to death
membership in the
to
month of May,
upgrade for nothing.
you cannot upgrade your membership until June.
Okay.
You got to stick with this membership. So whichever one you choose,
So you
that's
get
your
a
membership for
7-class
this month.
boot camp,
The
weekly coaching
$39
session,
membership
which
gives
you
you
can do on
some
a Zoom meeting
access.
where you
The
yeah,
pro
earn
membership
$10
gives you
fast
more
start bonus.
access to learn
So
and
VIP
build.
bucks, you've
And
got to
it
read
does
the terms
grant
and
you
conditions.
immediate
When you get
access
these
to the
bucks, you've got to
legacy
spend them
network,
within 30
which
days
means you
on
can
their
fall
shit.
in and make income on every single person who
No,
falls
you're living the
in
dream.
to your organization,
I'll make this a
whether
bit
you know
bigger.
them or not.
There you go.
So your journey begins with VYB, everybody.
Yeah.
I want to just remind you, keep building.
Keep
Hustle
building.
and build,
Keep
because you
hustling
have
building.
a free
So they reckon
link
that they have
to
given
give people.
$100,000 away
Give them
so
an
far.
opportunity to
Isn't that incredible?
listen. And then now we're in phase
Two.
3, where
Three.
you could purchase
Oh,
your
they've got 7
membership.
phases.
Moving into
and
phase 4, where
The
pre-launch
gap's
is almost
quite
over.
big on the last
So,
phase. Where they
again, I
deliver.
want to remind you guys, if you are deciding that you want to be a part of this
Yeah, hopefully
legacy
she turns her
network,
camera on because I
give
need a
it your
photo.
all. Focus wholeheartedly.
Do you see it's
Don't
focus
let
on
anything
hose?
stand in your
Oh,
way. If
wholeheartedly.
you got to rebuild,
I thought she said
rebuild.
wholeheartedly.
But the great thing about what we have to offer here at VYB is
There's
that
nothing.
every single person is represented in this company.
Okay.
Doesn't matter where your income is. It doesn't matter, where you are in life.
Yep.
This is going to be the place where you can come.
This is the place where
You can
life
learn,
begins.
you can grow.
Passive income dreamers
You can
dream
stop
here.
just surviving, and you can start thriving. So, quick reminder, in the Telegram, I am going to drop a link inside of
Okay.
the chat. I'm going to drop a link inside the Telegram in both of them. If you are choosing to come to Indianapolis to the event, you have to RSVP.
Okay.
Or you might
Is that
be
his birthday?
standing, because we're going to make dinner reservations and all types of things. If you want to come on the 14th, great. If you want to come on the 15th, the 16th, someone
Great.
said, when's your birthday? Reagan and I, our birthday is the 14th. But my birthday's this whole month. So we're
The 14th.
celebrating like it's our birthday.
So
on
thank
the
you for that.
14th,
We'll
on
update
the
our
15th,
records.
on the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and probably the 19th and the 20th, and so on and so forth. But 14th through the 18th, we would love to see you guys come out. I did drop some information inside of
Put your camera on then.
Telegram, so I'm going to drop it again. Read
Okay.
it.
Persons of
I
interest.
put some hotels on there. If
Megan,
you're looking to stay in a
Lynch,
certain area, I gave you plenty of
Americans.
options. And then tomorrow, guys, we'll get on and we'll make sure we finalize where we're going to be and get you guys all into my private birthday chat. Okay.
So the
If you're
14th.
planning on coming out.
Wonder how old she is.
So I appreciate all of you guys. If you are having any type of support
78.
issues,
So
it's
she's
just
8 years
important
younger
for
than me.
you.
She's 47.
Let me pull this up.
14.
it is important for you to
78.
go to your sponsor
Already
first
had
or
a
your
birthday.
sponsor. Go
You
to
have to go to a sponsor. What
myvibe.io.
has sponsors
If you
got to
can't
do with
figure it out, we
being
have a
in the
lot of
company?
new things that we're about to roll out with our payment opportunities. So we're excited about that.
Everyone's
But
excited.
you also have an opportunity to just send a ticket. But
Excuse me.
we trained this morning on the proper ways to send a ticket if you want it to be answered during pre-launch. Okay. There's a specific way. I dropped that in the Telegram this morning. And if you guys get an opportunity, check out VYB top 25 countries. Hopefully your country is represented up here. And if it's not, it is time to get moving. One last benefit to people who are joining right now.
What's that?
You have an opportunity to fill up your matrix, your network before the tsunami,
So she's given
the
away
second wave comes.
claims to have given away
So you don't want to wait. You want
$100,000.
to continue to sign up your folks, get them
means she's sold
upgraded. Nobody is in the
$250,000
legacy
worth of
network
memberships,
yet.
which is
And
10,000
then
memberships.
once we start positioning,
And she's only
let
got
the
300
rain
people in this
come.
meeting.
So I want to say thank you guys so much. Peace and blessings. And I'll see each and every one of you guys
At the top?
at the top.
Oh my God.
See you later.
What a cliche.
We will see you tomorrow. I will
Where's your
post
camera?
information about the call inside of the Telegram. Peace and blessings, everybody.
That's it. Meeting ended by host. Well, if you haven't been keeping up with current events, pals, it's not rocket science. But if you go to my website and you're curious about VYB and whether it's a scam or not, it's not really that tricky. Just go to the search bar, type in VYB, press enter, and you'll see that I've done quite a few clips about these people and Megan and Regan, Tony. We've got court documents where people have been served documents, cease and desist documents, and trespass notices telling people they are trespassed. So there's lots of information about them. We've had their payment gateway shut down. They've got no products. They're just trying to get a membership, subscription membership going. They're using services like ChatGPT, Vistaprint. We've already had their website, their clothing website shut down with Vistaprint. It seemed like they fired up another one, so it's no point continuously stopping these, but that's what these girls and these ladies are all doing. So don't get hooked up in it. And a lot of the people, they started with 1,000 people in their Zoom meetings, which was amazing, and now they're down to 300. They're trying to stop us going in there and recording their meetings. They're not been successful at doing that. They are not successful at getting payment gateways set up. As we said, we shut down Tiger Pay initially, and then we also shut down Now Payments, and I think it's Green Money as well. We've had 80 chargebacks come from people. So don't get wound up in it. If you have got any questions, please post them in the comment section below and I will answer them personally, or I'll get one of my Avengers to have a look. But Megan and Regan have got a history longer than your arm of all the scams that they've been promoting over the last 5 years. They use NLP training, gaslighting techniques. They're the worst of the worst. These people are bottom feeders on the bottom of the planet. You don't want anything to do with them. I'm Danny de Hek, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. We'll see you in the next video.